everyone at Salem Stadium. We have a big, I think, a huge football game for this Salem football team tonight against Northside. Northside comes in 3-0. You know they're feeling it. They know they haven't beaten Salem in a long time. They got a chance to come in here. They say 1-2, and a lot of teams come in here and they don't feel like they can win. But I bet the Northside does right now. I do see their toe open. It's still being closed, and not ready to play. And the same bank is taking the field.
Tonight at halftime, the
I really think that Oklahoma is a huge rise in team, both offensively and defensively. He's a deep threat, and not having him out there seems to, well, it lends itself. And hopefully that we'll be able to find somebody tonight that can get spot for tonight's game. Now, we do wish that you guys would come on in and tell us how.
We always worry about the sound. We do our best to sound check in here, but we never really know how it's coming out until you guys give us some feedback.
Now we're going low.
Yeah, we would love to have some feedback on the sound and see how it's going there for the two of us.
Salem band is on the field getting ready to have the national anthem. We've got about 10 minutes to go on the. Oh, you can see the clock. Just be our ears for us if you don't mind. If you don't mind, just letting us know how we sound before we get going. We want to be able to come across as clear as possible. Not too soft, not too loud. So if you can give us a little bit of feedback as you tune in, please do. Again, Northside's got a pretty good crowd tonight. They're battling in the sun right now. They'll be battling that sun for a little while. It's about 80 degrees on the field. Tonight's Sandlot night at Willis White Field. So you see a lot of players and cheerleaders out here supporting their localities. Thank you, Patsy. This is Don. Don on the mic now. Linda's going to take over in just a moment so we can see how we are both doing.
Well, we're about ready to get the national anthem. And here we go, national anthem.
Sounds good. Play ball. 7 minutes on the clock. Band's leaving the field. Football team will be coming on the field soon.
Don, I know you've done some research on this Northside team. What can you tell us about them?
Mikhail Harvey, he was the first one introduced, number 2. He's a captain. He's runs out of the backfield. He's their tailback, running back. Plays in the backfield. He's their go-to guy. They'll pass to him out of the backfield, and they'll pitch to him a lot. I saw some tape with them in the last couple of games, and they like to pitch it out to him running left. So, and we saw all of that last week with William Fleming, except they were pitching right. And so, hopefully, our defense has made some adjustments. Now, you know they have since last Friday night's game against William Fleming. And their quarterback, he is also a captain. He's a senior, Javin Gibson. He throws a good ball, number 14, with a host of receivers.
See Northside dressed in all white tonight. I don't remember them having an all white uniform with green trim.
And this is going to be the last time we play Northside, that Salem plays Northside. They've dropped us from their schedule. We've played Northside every year since 1977. Missed the COVID year, but we've been playing them for many, many years. The last 3 outings we've had against them, we've outscored them 159 points to 28, so that probably has a little bit to do with them wanting to drop Salem from the schedule.
They're going to take the Botetourt Road, right?
I suppose they're going to take the Botetourt Road. And
of course, now Bird might be willing to put us back on the schedule. I mean, we used to play him all the time. Yep. And but maybe it's a whole Roanoke County thing. They don't want to play us.
It's going to be Dinwiddie and Glass. Dinwiddie and Glass next year.
Well, Aaron's apparently heard a rumor that our out-of-district games next year will be Dinwiddie and Glass. Dinwiddie is loaded this year. I mean, they're really, really, really good. And it's going to be between probably Dinwiddie and Phoebus to see who comes out of that end of the state in Division 4. Verina might get in it a little bit, but they seem to be not playing as well as a lot of people anticipated. But Dinwiddie is very, very good, and Phoebus. I mean, Phoebus beat Highland Springs last week by 3 touchdowns, and Highland Springs is the football team in the city of Richmond, and they've been good for a long time. So that will be a heck of a game there. I'm hearing that Sharando is playing extremely well. Now, they were in the playoffs last year, and they must have a lot of their kids back, and Sharando's playing very well out of that Loudoun County, Winchester area.
Of course, this is a non-district game tonight for both teams. Salem coming in at 1-2, lost to LCA. Big win over Franklin County. That game we got behind on the scoreboard there to begin, but fought our way back. And then last week's game with William Fleming was, well, it's been a long time since Salem has played a local football team and had the outcome like it was last week. But, these kids are young. They'll learn. The coaching staff is going to get them to work on the things that they know they need to work on, and we'll get better. We'll always get better. I've had several people say throughout the week that, Salem's going to be just fine. Cohen Logan's still not dressed out for the game tonight, so he's going to be out. Possible collarbone injury.
Ronnie, is Fleming playing early tonight, and who are they playing?
William Fleming's playing PH tonight.
Oh, and they're playing it early. Yeah.
Possibly so. I remember last time they played earlier. They didn't want darkness to fall. But I'm not sure what time they were supposed to kick off.
Well, Ronnie says the score is 34-13
okay.
Fleming.
Well, there you go.
Starting the fourth quarter.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all.
No.
Maybe that Fleming's got 13 points, but came at 5, I see.
Salem has won the toss, and they have deferred.
Elected to defer to the second half.
That's a running joke here because we cannot think of a single time of all the years that I have watched Salem football that Salem has won the toss and not deferred.
So Northside is going to have a pretty stout offensive line. They've got a number 53, Cooper Mulliday. He's a captain. Senior at 6'208". Number 58, Curtis Burns. 274-pound senior, 5'9". Logan Saul, senior. He's a 6'2", 236-pound senior. Marvin Fields, 6'1", 246-pound senior. And Tristan Dempsey, 6'5", 299 senior. So they got a big line. Ethan Millard be kicking off for the Spartans.
Yeah, he's been able to get it down to about the 10, 12-yard line pretty consistently. A little shorter this time, 20. He's down at the 27.
Christopher King on the run back.
Very, very little wind. Got to be 70 degrees. A lot of shadows on the field right now. And it's, of course, it's getting darker earlier every day now.
If you're a Northside fan, you're wishing it would get darker quicker because that sun's right in their eyes.
The lights are on here at Salem.
Javin Gibson is their senior quarterback, 6'3", 168.
Northside is traditional spread offense here. Got two wide receivers on both sides, man in motion, hand straight up the middle, maybe got a yard.
And Harvey will be their workhorse tonight, number 2.
Let's see. This Pulaski team has beaten, Northside team has beaten Pulaski. They have beaten Cave Spring, and the other win.
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley?
Hidden Valley 49-0 last week.
Yeah, that's right.
They fell behind to Pulaski County 21-0, but came back and beat them 28-21.
Short look in, was covered well. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Chance to get off the field.
Doesn't look like they were on the same page on that pass play.
In motion again to the right. Rolling to the right.
Believe it's going to be close, but maybe short.
Be a first down.
Yeah, that's a good spot. It's going to be a first down. Well-timed play. Just underway, 11 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Boy, I hate seeing that. 3rd and 9, chance to get off the field. Looks like they're going to put it up tonight.
They're going deep
He's open.
to Harvey. And he catches it, brings it in. Gets past us, and he's got some speed, so that's a long pass play from Mikael Harvey.
2 or 3 steps ahead of the defender.
You got the nice pass by Javin Gibson. He's our 6'3", 168 senior quarterback.
This is becoming a little bit of a problem, letting the team's first possession go down and score.
Yes, we have
Breton County, Patrick Henry. I forget. No, we held LCA the first possession.
Mikael Harvey to the outside. About 7 on the play, 10 minutes to go. Beginning of the first quarter. Yeah, we need to stop this drive.
It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
They got good size on the right side of that line.
They do. Their offensive line is big. And senior leading.
Well, I mean,
maybe a little quarterback draw there. It looks like he's going to pick up a first down.
yeah, we actually met him in the hole and he slid off of it and got the first down. Caitlin, get well soon.
Now, it's like you said before the beginning of the game, Northside is coming in with the intent, coming in 3-0. They're going to come in with the intent to win this ball game. They saw Salem got beat last Friday night, and they probably feel like they can do the same thing. So Northside takes his first time out of the game with 8:44 to go in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us, Vance, Jack, Ronnie, Noel. Good to see you, Tommy, Tim Dix. Hope that grandson heals up quick. So this is the first possession for Northside. They've driven the ball down to the 12-yard line.
12, yeah.
Big pass play. If you're just joining us, big pass play across the middle to Mikael Harvey, their go-to guy.
That's an equipment problem
Well,
there.
yeah, we do have an equipment problem. It's Saya Persinger coming off the field. And they're going that way
Going right at him.
and hit him. He comes off the field for an equipment adjustment, and they threw right to him.
Well, the sub came in.
Yep. That was
And they went right at him.
pass to number 12, Nizer Blank. He's a 6'2 sophomore. Had a big reception against Cave Spring. And so that's got to be a feather in their cap, 7-0. Northside takes the lead, 8:40 to go in the first quarter. They just marched the ball right down the field. So we're going to have to, again, make some adjustments.
Well, it's pretty good awareness on their part. Persinger came off the field with a shoe problem. Sub came in, went right at him.
Yep, turned him around and
Did turned him around, fell down, and
yeah.
that was that. And he just ran straight. He didn't put much of a move on.
No, it was just the timing.
Just threw it into
To the corner.
Be interesting if Northside does the same thing on kickoffs that Fleming did last week. Just squib them. Don't kick it deep.
Well, if they watch the LCA game, which you know they did, and they watch the Franklin County game, which you know they did, they know to keep the ball away from Jordan McCadden and Josiah Persinger for that matter. Good to see you, Brian. Daniel. HL, good to see you. Hello, Denise Lee from Tupper Lake, New York. Good to have you with us. 7-0, Northside. There it is. Onside kick. Very well played.
Got the great field position, about 47. We may not see anybody kick deep to us for a long while here.
No. But we'll take that. That's good field position. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Split backfield, not in the eye. Good hard running, but he got met right at the line of scrimmage. I mean, he got a few yards on his own. That was all Josiah.
That was Arrington on that. He was he handled the kickoff, and they decided to give him the ball first touch.
No, was it?
Yeah. Persinger with some room, breaks several tackles. He ran that ball with heart.
A heck of a spin he made there.
Several. $7:45 to go in the first quarter. 7-0. Northside, they took their first possession down and scored.
Been split back in every play so far. Short pass. Him in the numbers. Trying to beat a couple guys. Got 5 or 6 extra yards.
Josiah Borley with the reception. It's good to see a little break. Last week we couldn't get off the snide, so to speak, could we? It's nice to get a little breathing room. Toll and Saul wide right.
Still in the split backfield. Going to roll it out. Going to keep it. He's got some room. Oh, he ran into his. Okay, got through it. We were out there blocking the corner, and he ran into the back of the blocker. But he slid off of him and got good yardage. First and goal at the 2.
It's good to see that bootleg.
I wonder if we're still in the. Yeah. Entire series so far, split backfield.
Persinger?
Oh, he got right to the foot line.
Makes it be a second and goal from the 1.
The man lost his helmet. Got to go off the field. Yeah, I was going to say you're going to mark that the 1. It's actually the 1 foot line.
It is the 1
foot line.
You got
it marked correctly. Good job by the officials. Fullback, that's touchdown.
Kashid Arrington with the touchdown. Salem comes back and answers with 5:53 to go in the first quarter.
Good job, quick answer. They made them pay for not kicking the ball deep on the kickoff.
Yeah, we had to go
Yeah.
53 yards, and
Yeah, good field position.
you have to choose your poison. Do you want to kick it deep and take your chances with it being ran back on you, or kick it short and you know you're going to have a short field in front of you?
That was excellent. Okay. Well, I'm going to use an old saying here, and I never heard this until about 1977. I was coaching with a man by the name of Eddie Burke, and he used to say, "You got to go out there and bow your neck."
That's right.
And I never heard that before, and he used it all the time, and that's what our defense is going to have to go do here.
Yeah.
Going to have to go bow their neck a little bit because we're not getting the job done stopping these teams from scoring. They're going down the field. Got to get them off the field. The offense looks like they're going to be able to move the football tonight, and defense has got to do the job. And so let's go bow our neck.
Yeah, I heard that expression years ago playing softball, and I don't know either. Anybody out there knows what bow your neck actually means? I guess it's get tough. Bootleg is the bread and butter. Yeah, Derek. Absolutely. I mean, and I thought it was open last week. But there again, last week's I've said all week long that was two Salem teams playing each other last week. I know one was blue and gold, the William Fleming, but with with Nick Leftwich and his heritage in Salem and his dad assistant coach, we were basically playing each other. They athleticized us. Is that a word? Athleticized us.
All the way down to the 6-yard line.
Kick off to number 2.
Keep him pinned in. Keep him pinned in.
He's got the corner. He's running out of bounds. That's Mikhail Harvey. He's their go-to guy. Little be in there, no break. At least we're kicking to him. So it's 5:44 to go in the first quarter. This is Northside's second possession.
We had a chance to get him back there and let him get outside. These are the little things that just come back to haunt you.
Yeah, we had them 3rd and 9 on their first series, and they got a 10-yard pass play. Then they threw a deep ball across the middle. Big hole. Big hole. Mikhail Harvey again. They just moved the sticks right there. Made it look easy. I noticed last week we missed quite a few tackles. Where we blew past them, and I don't know, we didn't contain them. Thanks, Mike Grant. 41-13, Fleming over PH. Stephen Hall with the tackle, good coverage. $4:40 to go in the first quarter. 7-all. Quick slant across the middle. Breaks the tackle. That's number 3, Darian King. They throw a lot out of the slot, and then they'll run reverses out of the slot as well. Another first down for Northside. That was well defended. Dorian Vance on the tackle. beautiful evening. Look at that sun's this beautiful evening tonight. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Connor Cox with a shoestring tackle with some help.
Third and 2. Imagine this is 4-down territory, and they've been able to run really right at us.
They had that. 2:47 and counting in the first quarter. 7-7. So we got a 4th and 1 coming up. We need to load that. Bow your neck one more time. Let's see when Northside is going to run the same play or try and take it to the outside. Looks like they're going to let the take a timeout. The play clock was winding down.
Got a good look at what defense we were in. I think they'll probably just run it straight ahead.
I agree. I think they're just probably going to get that line a little bit of blow and then come straight at us.
They'll probably run it a little bit to the right side.
If you're just joining us, 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Northside took their first possession down for a easy 7. Long pass play across the middle to McKell Harvey. Salem countered back with a touchdown of its own. They didn't kick deep. Salem picked the ball up on their own 47, didn't have far to go. 7-7 ball game. 4th and inches upcoming for Northside.
They've even changed their formation. It looks like they're going to get into to the eye. Maybe. Maybe the quarterback sneak.
He fumbled
he
it.
fumbled it. Oh,
And he
gosh,
picked it up.
holding there, guys.
And he dropped it.
Oh, I think
And they
we
dropped
stopped
him. So
that little fumble, that little fumble made the difference.
they were clicking right along, but a QB fumbled the snap.
Oh, my goodness.
that was that.
They just going down the field. We weren't stopping them. I mean, we were like, the quarterback fumbled the ball right there. I mean, he didn't drop it. He just, just jiggled in his hand, and that was enough.
You can't really say it's nerves because, they've got several snaps under their belt. Something just was awry there. So Salem's going to take over on downs with 1:38 to go in the first quarter.
Got to hustle up. 6 seconds on the play clock. We were a little late getting everything in. 3, 2, got it out. Oh, break one tackle.
Pass out of the backfield. Persinger gets ran down from behind. Oh, I'm sorry. Arrington on the catch and run. I believe everybody was looking for Persinger. One minute to go in the first quarter.
Nothing there. There's nowhere to run. Second and 10. Roll out again. Oh, deep
Wide open in the
pass.
backfield.
Number 5.
Bryson Faction. Bryson's a 5'10" senior, but he got up for that one.
You know, he wasn't really running around. He was just kind of trying to find an open area and standing and facing the quarterback. And it got over the defensive back head, and he went up and got it with 2 hands. Something went wrong.
Illegal procedure. So it looks like they were keyed, you know, and it was rightfully so, you know, the run, and so the outside's open, the passing game is working. So look for Salem to keep doing that until they defend it, stop it.
We're getting in that split backfield, and we're running a little cross action and things like that, and then he's keeping it, and he's rolled out and thrown it, and he has rolled out and ran and had some success. We have not been in the I formation one time. All right, that's good. We had a 5-yard penalty motion, and we still got the extra point.
Yeah. Ethan Millar's coming along since the first games. He's done real well.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Ethan's a sophomore, and he plays nose guard. Some time on the offensive line. So with 18 seconds to go, 14-7, Salem takes the lead. You know, I haven't seen Jordan McCadden. I haven't seen him touch the ball much. Is he number 33 on your radio dial? Well, I know he's in there because he was in on the kickoffs.
Number 30.
30. That's a final. William Fleming 41, Patrick Henry 13.
They look good, but they're going to have to get past Stanley. Fleming looks good, but they're going to have to get past Stanley.
Who?
Fleming looks good, but they're going to have to get past Stanley.
No, they're class 5.
Maury is the team that's good in the Division 5.
Millard kicks it to the
Stay
point.
in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
Oh,
Ah.
just goes out about the 6-yard line.
They're going to get great field position.
Well, let's see if Salem can do anything to slow down the Vikings other than them fumbling the ball. They have moved it pretty well.
Ooh,
Another mishandle.
Get him right there. Good job.
I believe he's a little rattled. That ball hit him right in the hands. And darn near lost it again. That'll bring up the end of the first quarter. 14-7 Salem. Well, this will be the Northside's third possession.
You know, I'd love to see a little bit of penetration.
Right.
We haven't seen that in a couple games now.
No, we haven't.
Got to come up and make it.
Pick up 9. Easy throw and catch.
Too easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
there is
just
no
too
pressure
easy.
in the backfield.
It's too easy. I mean, when he caught it, there wasn't anybody within, 10, 12 yards of
Right.
him? I mean, it's just too easy. You have him in a bad situation. And, right there. Don't let him lean forward. Oh, that's close. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, that'll move the sticks.
Yeah, they let him get that extra yard there at the end.
14-7, Salem with 11:40 to go in the first half. And the longer the game goes, the more momentum Northside is going to get. They know they can move the ball.
Not bad.
Short game, pick up a 3 maybe. Hello, Chuck Baker. Hello, Lee Atkins. Welcome. 14-7, Salem leading with 10:57 to go in the first half. This is Northside's third possession. Harvey was waiting for his hole to open up and never did. So makeable play for Northside. Third and 2. Well, he dumps it over the middle to Dakota Kelly.
That play has been run since they invented the forward pass.
Right.
quick pop right over the middle, right?
Okay.
Look like to a tight end. Gets behind a linebacker and just pops it over. Fake the run.
Harvey maybe picking up 2. $9:20 and counting in the first half. 14-7, Salem with the lead. Welcome, Robert Golston from Michigan. Good to have you.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Get off the block. Get off the block.
Good coverage there by Josiah Persinger.
Yeah, Josiah thought he was held. He was talking to the official there. Those quick out passes that our corners and safety, they got to get off their blocks. They got to get off quicker and get up that field a little bit more.
Big opening. That's going to be another score for Mikhail Harvey. Well, Lenny, that's kind of reminiscent of the first drive. PAT is good. Tie ball game with 8:05 to go in the first half. Salem 14, Northside 14. Got some work to do, boss.
We're just not stopping anybody, Don.
No, we seem very flat-footed. You know, don't wanna.
We're just not stopping anybody.
Just looking at the record book today, Salem hasn't been 1-3 since 1994. Certainly not looking for that to happen, but just checking things out. And had it not been for that that quarterback fumble down there, they could have easily scored the second possession. So. Look for Northside again with that little pooch. Keep it away from McCadden.
Again.
Barrington with the ball.
Get outside.
One to beat.
Go ahead and get outside.
Big run back. Well, that's the drawback of kicking it short.
Plenty of time. 7:58 till half.
Thanks, Tim Dix. 21. Lord Botetourt's up 21-3 over Appomattox. Hello, Crystal.
Is down a little this year.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been strong for the last several years.
Persinger made him really miss there.
Yeah, it did. Made it look easy.
You know, that toss kind of hung a little.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Probably a little bit more to his liking as well.
It kind of hung in the air a little bit. What do we got? Flag?
Sure is.
Didn't see it.
Me either. Still don't see it. Never saw the flag. $7:49 to go in the first half. All knotted up at 14. So Salem's going to have about a 1st and 17 to go.
They ran that linebacker up there and blitzed, run blitz right up the middle there beside the center and completely blew that play up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Salem's had pretty good luck getting the ball outside through the air, but the running game hasn't been there.
Tried it again.
And that was well defended. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You just let them hang around. Now we got a third, 13-14 coming up. 6:43 to go in the first half. Well, we got a little Miscommunication going on out here. And timeout, Coach Holder's seen enough. Don't be on the, we're not on the same page there, Coach. Sandlot night tonight at Salem. Kids everywhere. Rolling down the bank. That's what they do. It's a tradition. I'm sure they'll take the field in halftime. There's plenty of them. Well, hopefully we got our game plan together here, because this is a big down for Salem.
Got to beat him. You got it.
That worked.
First down. Bordley becoming our go-to receiver.
Yes, he has.
With Logan being out.
Yeah, Cohen Logan still out again. And that was good for Eli Taylor to roll right, stop, set himself, being a lefty, and get it out to Bordley. That was a big play for Salem. Kept the drive going with 5:55 to go.
Staying in the shotgun, but we're going to run out of it.
There we go.
Big hole.
Arrington. Well, I get it wrong every time.
That's Persinger right up the middle.
Yeah, good. That's the first run we've had in the middle that amounted to anything.
And it was out of shotgun, and I find that interesting. First and goal. Still in the shotgun down here. Hope put the ball away. Little slow making that decision. You got to be more decisive. Just boom.
Right.
Get out there, one look, and then run hard.
Yep.
I'd be surprised if we're still in the. Yeah, we're not in spread, and we're in the I for the first time tonight.
Aye, yep. Arrington and Persinger.
Just slide right through.
Persinger
Touchdown.
makes that look easy. .436 to go in the first half. Salem regains the lead.
Well, the offense has proven we can move the football.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, can we stop them?
No, then thus far we haven't been able to.
Well, they hadn't punted.
No.
I mean, they stopped themselves with a mishandled snap, and that was it.
Ryan Millard's PAT is good for a 21-14 Salem lead. So we just need to kick the ball deep, get it in the middle of the field, get some good coverage, and make them drive the whole field.
Pat Polifrone, when did they reschedule that concert up here in Salem? I believe you got rained out.
That's the kind of kickoff we need right there. If we get some coverage. And we did. Well, we got a flag down.
What's the call here, Don?
Not sure what the call is. Having a little conference. Looks like it's going to appear to be against Northside.
Yeah, we're pointing it. It's against them. Below, they chop block.
Chop block.
Well, that'll take them back pretty good. 4:22 left to go in a half. Salem leading 21-14.
And that was a good kickoff, Ryan, on that one. You know, right down the field. He hasn't quite developed that long kickoff, although he will. So if you're just joining us, it's 21-14 Salem. Northside, this is their fourth possession. They stopped themselves on a quarterback fumble on a 4th and 1.
Are we missing Joaquin Henderson?
There's a reverse.
All right, got him back there. Come on now. Oh.
Picked up a few.
Yeah. Number 17, who made a lot of plays.
Middle linebacker.
In that Brookville scrimmage, and
Yeah.
I think some other game.
Yeah, I don't see him.
No, I don't see him either.
But I haven't seen him on the sideline either.
Right there. Good job.
3:44 and counting in the first half. They'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for Northside. Yeah, Jaquan Henderson plays a Mike linebacker, and you know with Cohen Logan being out, he plays free safety. That's a couple big positions in defense.
Gonna throw the easy pass. There we go. Good job.
Hung him out to dry on that one.
Now, will they punt?
Yeah, he was in a bad way right there.
I mean, it's 4th and 2.
No, if they don't punt that ball away, if they've got a punter.
They're not making any movement. And in today's football, you're seeing more and more teams going for it on 4th.
Right.
They're looking at the statistics and they're saying that you're better off going for it. I don't know. I tell you what, if they go for it and they don't get it here, with 3 minutes left to go till halftime, they're liable to go down 2 scores. I don't see any movement over there to put a punt team in.
Hopefully he just got the breath knocked out of him.
He did.
He got driven back pretty
Josiah
hard.
came right up and hit him right in the stomach, chest, and all the air went out of his body.
Yeah, he was hung out to dry there on that pass. Good to see him walk off. He's going to be good.
Had that happen a few times, it's a terrible feeling.
Terrible feeling. There's nothing you can do about it. You think you're dead. You wish you were dead. So we'll see what the play call is here. I believe you may be right. They may leave the offense on the field.
I see
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah, purse
I
seekers
saw-
dropping back.
Yeah, I think I see some people moving in
Yeah,
now.
they're gonna
Yeah.
punt it away. So the ball's on the 20-yard line. We'll see where the net is here. Here we got another player coming in late.
Okay, make them punt it, guys.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, get off the field. Get off the field. Make them punt it. One bounce? No. Get away now.
Yeah, he's gonna let it.
Yeah,
he's gonna
get
let
away
it roll
now.
dead.
If you can't get it either in the air or one easy
One
bounce,
bounce,
that's it. You got to run away.
You want to catch that ball on the bounce, that first bounce. So it's 2:57 on the clock. Salem, plenty of time. Ball's resting on the 45. 21-14 Salem.
Salem back to the split backfield.
Quick strike across. That's going to be a touchdown. Yeah, it sure is. Anthony Sneed. That was a quick strike right there.
Quick pass. He just did a little slant in, got in between the safety and the corner, and he was a better athlete than the kids that were chasing him.
Yep. Wasn't sure if he was going to get ran down there, but he had a good lead on him coming out of
That corner can't let him get inside.
Yeah.
Can't make him take that first step inside, because that's what'll happen right there. They'll split it. And extra point's good.
Ryan Millard with the extra point, 28-14 Salem. Well, it's kind of like when we were over at Franklin County, you know, and Franklin County was up 13-0. They had a good offensive plan in the first half, and but Salem just outscored them. I mean, they flat put the hammer down, and now with of course Cohen Logan amounted for over 200 yards passing in that game. Or
Got some good college games tomorrow. That Texas-Tennessee game with Peyton Lewis playing for Tennessee will be not Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee will be a big game. Saw where Peyton got 99 yards
yes,
last game at home.
they look good.
They have a stable of running backs there at Tennessee.
Oh. Yeah, he may not get any playing time tomorrow.
It'll be interesting to watch to see if he does in that game. Another good kick.
Another good kick.
Bounce
Yep.
hard. Good job. Good coverage. Well done. Well, getting down.
Yeah, I
My
noticed
goodness.
with the last week there was a lot of missed tackles, arm tackles that just didn't bring them down.
2:42 left to go in a half. Salem 28, Northside 14. I'm looking forward to the JMU Dukes versus North Carolina at North Carolina tomorrow. I always hold out a little hope, but I went and I saw the Dukes last week, and they're not as talented as they have been.
Well, there's the
go.
first
There we
sack in
go.
3 games.
There we go. Dante Davis.
I was just getting ready to say, in Salem of old, this is where it starts getting dangerous for the other teams. We know they're going to pass.
That's the first penetration in, well, did we get any in Franklin County? A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Started to get some.
When they started rolling out, we kind of would run them down. 2:04 and counting in the first half. 28-14. Salem Northside with the ball.
I tell you what, that quarterback and running back, he puts that ball up in his chest and keeps it there with his hands on it for a long time.
He does, and he stutters with that ball. He doesn't. He's looking like he's wanting to pick his holes, and the hole's there.
Did we call timeout?
No, the clock's still ticking.
Wow, minute 29.
Yeah. 3rd and 16, balls on the 19. That would have been a great place for a timeout. Maybe we'll get one after this.
Got to make the
And that's
tackle.
definitely-
Oh,
that stops
well,
the
we
clock.
don't even have to call timeout now.
1:12.
This is working out
On the
just
clock.
fine. Saved our
Northside's forced to
timeouts.
punt.
So we'll have 2 timeouts. We had to call one when we had some mix-up on offense with 1:12 left. And that's plenty of time. We can get down there and get another score.
He hopefully got a gauge on the punt the last time, so you don't want to get it kicked over your head, but if you get it on the fly, you.
I'm telling you, folks, it's a big part of the ball game right
28-14
here.
Salem with 1:12 to go in the first half.
If we can get good field position here and execute a little bit, I mean, 35-14 is a punch in the noggin for Northside
Yeah.
going in at halftime. This is a big play. Oh, go away now.
Oh, that's what you don't want to happen. Yeah, that was a turnover.
Certainly did.
Well, nobody hates it any worse than Josiah Persinger. And I know he felt like he had it. He was going to be aggressive, and it just got away from him. They got 4 wide on the. We see. Wait a minute now. Salem wants to make sure they defend that play.
Formation, they had 3 guys far left and 4 guys far right,
You're right.
and hardly any line. I'm sure it was going to be just like a screen pass one side or the other, but I don't think we adjusted automatically, so it was a good timeout to use.
Absolutely. 1:04 to go, first half. 28-14 Salem. Thanks, Alex. Glenver's up 28-0 at halftime over Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley hasn't scored a point this year.
Big play right there, Don. We really had a chance to put them away.
Yeah, Northside, they can take the ball down. They got plenty of time, 1 minute to go. They can pass it out of the backfield, pass it across the middle. They like to throw it to the center. They're running the same formation.
It's just like a monster, like a string. Straight string.
Going to go deep in the middle. Where he was. That's where he was going. Now, now he's wide open over here. Okay.
He'll pick up about 7 on the cart. Picked up about 8, 9. Let's see if they stay in that same formation.
.54 seconds left. Reverse and a little flea flicker.
There's a flea flicker coming back to wide open receiver. Cody Kelly with the reception. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Northside knocking at the door. Well, illegal man downfield, I believe, is the call. And it was dropped on about the 41-yard line. Wow. That's a good punch right there from Northside. That was a well-executed play. A lot of moving parts on that play. You know, when Salem gets in the backfield, they blow that up.
We've had one penetration all night. .45 seconds left to go until half.
Hello, Debbie Huffman. Thanks for joining Sue, Seminole, Florida.
Got some pressure on him there.
Yeah, Dante Davis got in the backfield. That's what we've had very little of. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 7. 33 seconds to go. 28-14 Salem. Well, the turnovers are even. We turned that ball over on that punt. That's a first down.
They take that ball and they stay with the back a long time, and then they run that. I guess it's a tight end, or he's in the slot across the middle on the linebacker. Linebackers are coming up as he's got that ball in the stomach of the running back, and he just pulls it out and fires it right over. I think that's just what today's game, it's called an RPO, run pass option, and he's just having to make that decision. Of course, they may be calling it there. He may not be a true option. They may tell him you are going to throw this play, or you are going to keep it, or you're going to hand it off. But a true RPO will allow the quarterback to make that decision.
Pass was broken up with 18 seconds to go. Northside has 1 timeout remaining. So after intentionally downing the ball, incomplete, brings up a 3rd down.
Fourth down.
And that's going to have to be Northside's last timeout.
Last timeout.
Picked up about sixth on the throw. They could possibly get off 2 plays, and they may go to that spread formation again just to try and throw Salem off. We'll see what they cut. It's 28-14. Salem with 12 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down, 6 balls resting on the 29.
He went up the field early. Good breakup.
Well, he had it in his hands. A little talking going on there with McCadden and Harvey.
For grabs. It looked like
It
he was
was.
going to come down. The Northside player was going to come down for it for a
It
second.
looked like it. Then the ball kind of hung up on his shoulder pad.
Yeah, we tore it out there. Then we got a hand on it, I believe.
But that play was well executed. He was open. So 6 seconds to go. First half. Look for Salem to just take a knee, go back and regroup.
Gracious sakes.
That's the third time I've seen that tonight.
Wow.
Well, we're see what we can get out here. So that'll be the end of the first half.
Salem offensively has played quite well. Northside has played well offensively also, really giving us fits. And but we're up 28-14, and I believe we will be receiving to start the second half. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn the mics off, and we're going to watch the kids, watch the band, and we're going to watch the kids come out here and I think run the field. And I love watching that.
Please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the Pride of Salem Marching Band. The band is under the direction of John E. Wright and Thomas Graham. Color guard instructors are Emily Graham, Brittany Manning, Morgan Goad, and Bella DeWito. Percussion instructors are John Trent, Ethan Carroll, and Nathan Snow. Visual and music staff includes Sarah Carter, Hannah Morgan, and Will Allison. Sports staff includes Richard Carr, Brad Kirker, John Overstreet, Kevin Franks, Tom Wright, Jimmy Adams, Cole Mike, Kim Tennant, and Denise Carr. The Pride of Salem Band Boosters is running a calendar fundraiser for a chance to win 10 prizes, including a 65-inch television, a Bluetooth projector, a Yeti cooler, and a Kendra Scott necklace. Please see any band student or band parent for information on how to join the contest. Lockers. Grand Home Furnishings, Corners Towing and Service, BHD Properties, Pinkerton Chevrolet, All Sports Cafe, and One Stop Automotive and Towing. This year's program is titled Drive. The program includes the following musical selections: Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver, Uptown Girl by Billy Joel, Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna, and Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. teams. If you would, please turn your attention to the end zone by the locker room as I announce each team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these future Spartans a big round of applause as each team runs across the field. In under 8 girls soccer, Team Crowder, Coach Marcus Crowder. In girls under 8 soccer, Team Herron, coached by Michael Herron. Also in under 8 girls soccer, Team Osborne, coached by Chris Osborne. In under 8 girls soccer, Team Chenault, coached by Dan Chenault. In girls under 10 soccer, Team Howard, coached by Jesse Howard. Under 10 girls soccer, Team Lawrence, coached by Kyle Lawrence. Under 10 girls soccer, Arsenal, coached by Ed McClammer. U10 girls soccer Spartans, coached by Justin Serino. And U10 girls soccer, Team Urbanic, coached by Jenny Urbanic. And U12 girls soccer, Team Urbanic, coached by Jenny Urbanic. Also in U12, Team Higgins, coached by Sean Higgins. Team Knudsen, coached by Renee Knudsen. And your final under 12 girls soccer team, Team Heffron, coached by Jared Heffron. In U14 girls soccer, the Dolphins, coached by Lynette Dodd and J. Fukumoto. In U14 boys soccer, Team Anderson, coached by Brandon Anderson. And in U17 boys soccer, Team Heffron, coached by Jared Heffron. Now to flag football, 7 and under Dolphins, coached by Patrick Curran. The Steelers, coached by Ryan Kessler. The Broncos, coached by Josh Kessler. The Chargers, coached by Sam McKinney. The Bills, coached by Samuel St. Fleur. And the Raiders, coached by James Welch. In 9 and under flag football, the Jets, coached by Brianna Beach. The Vikings, coached by Travis Hill. The Commanders, coached by Dustin Morris. And the Chargers, coached by Chris Sigmund. And 11 and under flag football, the Panthers, coached by Andy Bowman. The Commanders, coached by Brian Beamer. And the Steelers, coached by Stephen Winters. In flag football, 13 and under, the Eagles, coached by Courtney Harmon. In tackle football cheer, 8 and under, your Pee Wee Spartans are coached by Christian Cheney. And Pee Wee cheer by Sierra Spangler. In tackle football cheer, 10 and under, the Maroon Spartans are coached by Gary Abbott. And cheer coached by Kay Campbell. In tackle football 10 and under, the Spartans white are coached by Neil Connor. And the cheerleaders are coached by Wanda Bayer. In tackle football 12 and under, your junior Spartans are coached by Mike Jones. And your 12 and under cheerleaders are coached by Sarah Questenberry. Fans, let's give it a big round of applause once again for your future Salem Spartans soccer players, football players, and cheerleaders.
Well, Don, I think that they'll probably have to add a few minutes here to halftime. Neither team is out yet, and that happens routinely when things like this go on.
Yeah, I don't know if you or anybody was watching that, but there's going to be several adults that are going to be really sore tomorrow morning trying to sprint 100 yards when they haven't done it in, I don't know, many years. It was quite funny, actually. A couple halftime scores for you. Blacksburg 23 over Rockbridge, 23-6.
You know, Blacksburg's improved.
Yes,
I mean, they barely fielded a team last year and just got killed by everybody.
right.
And I think they've won 2, maybe 3 games.
Yeah. Botetourt is up. Botetourt's up 48-10 at half over Appomattox, and we were talking about that earlier. You know, I know Appomattox and Glenver used to have dogfight there towards the end of the year.
Well,
And,
Appomattox is, I think, down a little bit. I think that, of course, Botetourt lost their first game to Glass, and I think that they since have played quite well, but I'm not sure they've had to play anybody.
right.
And we'll have to wait. I mean, they've been good over the last few years. They just haven't been able to go very far in the playoffs.
Yeah. Fleming was final of over Patrick Henry. Fleming 41-13 over Patrick Henry. Birds over Bassett 9-0 in the second quarter, and Christiansburg over K Spring 19-0 in the first half.
See where Jefferson Forest and Heritage are tied at 7 at halftime.
Well, the good thing for Salem is we'll get the ball back. You know, we defer. We'll get the ball at the beginning of the second half. We need to figure something out on the defense, though, because that ball was almost completed for a touchdown there at the end of the first half for Northside. They had a quarterback mishandle the ball in the second possession that they were driving. They could have very easily had 28 points on the board in the first half. Now, whether Northside can stop the Salem, that's the other thing. Salem's offense will continue to put points on the board. It's unsure if Northside will.
Big first series. I mean, if Salem can go down and score, get 3 scores up, that really puts Northside behind the 8 ball. But, you know, they came back against Pulaski. Didn't you say they were 2 or 3 touchdowns?
They were down. They were down 28-0 and came back and beat them 20. They were down 21-0, came back and beat them 28-21.
Well, so they've done it before.
Yeah.
And they have been able to move the football on us.
You know, Coach Holter admitted, you know, that the Salem defense is young, and you know, they're well coached, but yet they're still young, and they've got a lot to learn. The teams they've played thus far have been very, very good. Did make mention that you know, we're missing our middle linebacker Jaquan Henderson not playing tonight. Not sure why. Haven't seen anything of Jordan McCann in the backfield, and he was had a great game with against Franklin County. Those aren't excuses; those are just observations. So let's see, they've kicked off 3 times.
This will be the third one.
This will be the 3rd time. They've pooched it out there. One time we took over on, I think, our own 47. The next time we took over on about their 35. So we'll see if they try and kick it a little bit deeper. Who knows?
See where Magna Vista is ahead of Franklin County, 19-14 at halftime.
Oh, good game.
We want Franklin County to win that game.
Yes, we do. We want those points. We take all the points we can get. We found out last year that those points coming down at the end were very meaningful.
Right now, I would say that GW Danville is the favorite to be the 1 seed in the region. They've got 1 loss against Dinwiddie. Beat Glass last week. And to be honest, their schedule the rest of the way is not very tough. So they're going to probably end up 9-1. So they'll be the favorites to be the number 1 seed in the region. Squiver out of bounds. We'll get the ball on the 35. Boy, people are not going to kick off the rest of the year, I don't think.
No.
Well, Fleming had such great success, against us. Yeah, they just kept doing it, and I think they even got an onside kick against us.
Yeah, they did. Score is 28-14, just beginning of the second half. Salem winning 28-14. Oh, the re-kick?
Yep. We did that against Franklin County, and it worked very well.
Yeah, they re-kicked it, and we ran it back for a touchdown. That was the difference in that ball game. Is I think they were trying to get the ball on an onside kick, and didn't really realize McCadden's speed and kicked it to him, and 85 yards later in about 7 seconds is all it took.
Pop straight up to him. Well, that was a good decision. We got the ball inside the 50.
Yeah, Josiah Borley on the return. I mean, unless they can just not kick it deep, I mean, we're going to get the ball to the 50-yard line. And we're averaging about the 50-yard line on
Look
ours.
at this, opening up in the spread, first down. And going to run out of it again.
Persinger with a big
the
gain.
Second time that we've run that with Persinger back there in the spread and just handed it off. It had great success.
I like that look. I like that spread look. And we've got a great quarterback. Many of options out of that.
Good quick in. That's an 8-yard gain.
Another pass to Bordley.
Are we going to stay in it? No, we are not. In fact, we're going to be in the I for about the second or third play. Fullback. Bounced off one. Still grinding away.
Arrington.
Down inside the 5-yard line.
Kasheed Arrington with the carry.
That'll be first and goal. Ooh, I thought he got it inside the 5. I guess his knees were down when he was lunging.
strong run.
Close to that 5, Dad.
Yep. Yep.
Right on that 5.
Well, I know. I thought he got it inside the 5. Staying in the eye. Pitch. Can we get to the corner? I think he'll get there.
Josiah Persinger, no flags.
Wait a minute. I think there is a flag.
Yep, there is a flag. Resting on a 3.
Golly, then. I don't know what they're going to call. They don't know what they're going to call. Having a long discussion.
Yeah, they are.
What do we got? Oh, gonna do that chop block.
Second chop block call of the game. Don't see that often. Not foul.
I actually didn't see, at least not on the perimeter. Might have been in the interior. Oh, gee whiz. 5-yard penalty. It'll be first and no, 10-yard penalty. No, they can't make up their mind. Now it's 15-yard penalty. Wow. First and goal now on the 20. Oh, my goodness.
There's another flag down. Arrington picks up big yards, maybe 18 yards.
Gonna call holding against
Goodness
us.
gracious. Gracious goodness.
Still better off if we were.
Two huge calls here, 2 penalties. I mean, this is a big part of the game here. Now it's what is it? Second and goal? Second and goal at the 19.
Be first. First. We keep the downs. First down. Move the ball forward. Ball's on the 19.
I don't know why it's a first. Because we did run a play inside to the 5.
And that was the penalty.
No. When we ran it inside the 5, it was first down. Okay.
9:34 to go in the third quarter. 28-14 Salem.
Wonder if we're going to run it again to Persinger out of the spread. No, we're going
That's
to
a quarterback
try to run it.
keep.
We're going to. Oh!
He's tripped up, and I don't see any flags. I'm looking hard. So it's going to be third goal from the 7. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh my goodness, what a move!
Josiah Persinger spins into the end zone.
Woo, what a spin. He's done that 2 or 3 times tonight. Big series there, big series.
Yes, it was. Took us a while, but we got it there. Started off with great field position. It looked like we were going to score in 4 plays. It's a high snap. He gets it through.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good job by the holder and the kicker because the snap was a little off. Well, I tell you what, we dodged 2 big penalties there.
We did. We did.
Yeah.
We were moving the ball, but yet still, you can't get the ball out there at the end zone and then back them up 15 yards a couple times. I don't know Northside's got the defense to hold Salem down. Our defense, we'll see.
I want to take this time to say hey to Coach Steve Oliver. Coach has been struggling a little bit with his health and putting up a good fight. And Coach Oliver, heck of a coach and heck of an individual, and did a great job as a leader of young men and a big part of this Salem program for a long time. And y'all can send some best wishes out to Coach Oliver and have him in your prayers. That would be great. Good job. Didn't let him get to the corner.
Christopher King with the return.
8:20 left to go in the third. 35-14 Salem. Been watching on Facebook a number of young men and his ex-coaching partners been sending videos to him. That's been really neat to watch.
Very uplifting. Larry Wills doing that. Tip your hat to Larry. It's a great thing to do. Going long.
Oh, there's nobody there. Oh, there you go.
Well overthrown. Ball
I
intended
saw
for
the
number
white
7.
jersey and the
Blank.
maroon jersey was behind him.
Well, Northside going for a quick strike there. See if they could catch us off. Ball was overthrown. He was well defended.
Got a little hole.
Nope. It's going to be a first down carry.
And, I think, well, it's close. I think that's a pretty good mark, so maybe so.
Just
short.
shy.
But, I mean, goodness gracious. Just a basic run to the left and that's 9 yards. Oh, they gave him the first.
From my look, it looks like it had it.
Well,
Well, that's just crazy right there. Chain gang wasn't aware. There's that play.
Same play.
Yep. He breaks it loose. Dakota Kill. Oh, excuse me. Christopher King again.
That's that run pass option. And they ride that back into the line, and he just pulls it out and quick pass.
.7:31 to go in the third quarter. 35-14 Salem. Northside with their first possession of the second half. Well, he got the sideline and he just took it off and tippy-toed and held his balance. It looked there for a minute like Jordan McCadden was going to knock him out, but that did not happen. So Northside comes right back and answers with a touchdown of its own. PAT is good. 35-21. Thank you, Debbie Bass. Bless you. So, yeah, we just don't have Lenny, we just don't have an answer for him, do we? I mean, they're getting him across the middle? They're running to the left or they're running to the right? I mean, it's tough.
Well, we sure aren't stopping anybody.
Well, you know, it's not like we didn't have handle the ball right there. You know, we had several defenders there, but just didn't bring him down. That arm tackling is just not getting it done.
I don't. I haven't seen a Salem defense struggle like this in a while.
So here's the most exciting play of the game, the onside kick attempt. Pooch punt, pooch kick. Right. Certainly appear to be. And
Come on up. Oh, gee whiz, guys.
oh,
that face mask one. No, didn't call it. That's not a miss.
that was,
I don't know.
if that wasn't, it was very close. Arrington with the,
They were there. They must not have seen it.
no. Excuse me, Borley with the run back.
Good, tough run, about 5 yards out of the split back formation.
Kind of hoping they go back in that spread. They worked really well first.
Whoa, baby.
There goes Arrington.
Just keep going, son.
Now we got a flag in, late flag, very late flag in midfield.
Sure is. We got another flag. We're acting like it's not against us. But I don't like these long, long meetings.
Okay, personal foul, offsetting. So Salem's going to keep the ball at the 5, first and goal.
I think Coach Holder wanted some explanation there.
Yeah, it's
That's,
one. I have to go back and watch it on the instant replay tomorrow.
So if a man
tonight.
is holding you and you try to break the hold, that's a personal foul.
Right, right.
Well, you can't hit him in the head, but I mean, what do you? Gracious. I don't know. I didn't see it. I believe we can get a first down. We're down about the 12. Another meeting. I'll tell you what the coach of Northside wants. He wants the ball to go back to the line of scrimmage and play the play over
Well,
again.
you know, offsetting penalties, you would.
They've explained to him, and
So what happened there was we were going to call on the defense, but we decided to make it offsetting.
in the corner,
Little floater. Yep. Pass attempt to Anthony Sneed.
.6:27 left to go in the third quarter. Salem ahead 35-21 and driving. Split backfield. Done a lot of that tonight. Big hole, and they break the
Arrington
tackle.
with the touchdown. Everybody's keying on Persinger.
Thank goodness for scoring points.
Yes. Kashid Arrington is being a bright spot. Sophomore. That looked better. Ryan Millard with the PAT. Yeah, Kashid Arrington's a 5'10", 175-pound sophomore.
It'll be a good one, I think.
And I'm still a little puzzled that Jordan McCadden, our other sophomore, hasn't been in the backfield any tonight.
We've only got about 36 kids dressed. Well, I think we've seen enough tonight to know that Northside is a much improved football team from the last 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
They're a much improved football team.
Northside has played a really good game. I mean, their offensive line at the beginning of the game, they're all seniors, and you know they can create some holes. Got some size to them.
Get on the ground.
There we go.
There we go. Now get him.
There's nowhere to go there.
Oh,
Great
that worked out
coverage.
just great.
As to kind of recap the offensive line for Northside, they're all seniors. 6'2", 208, 5'9", 274, 6'2", 236, 6'1", 246, 6'4", 315.
Well, what we can't have is them have a quick strike.
No.
We can't. If they're going to score, which I hope they don't, at least got to take some time off the clock. There it is again.
That's the fourth time that they run that. And I look for them to do it again. It's because it's there.
you know, the linemen got to help us out a little bit there and get their hands up.
Yeah.
Make that a little tougher pass.
That's right.
But they're working hard to get to it because it looks like a run. You know, that run pass option there. That's out of bounds.
That's out of bounds. It's not going to hurt anybody on Salem if they throw them out of bounds like that. 6:04 to go in the third quarter. 42-21 Salem.
My 99-year-old mother is watching,
Oh.
Eleanor Mosser.
Hello, Eleanor.
She almost popped that.
He did.
I
One more step and Harvey's off and running.
They tried to run it again, and the timing wasn't there.
No, he either tried to pull up with that pass or somebody hit him.
All right, now this is tough. Are you still going to hang, or are you going to go for it on fourth?
It's 4th and 4 down by 21. It's probably now or never. They're probably going to go for this.
Oh, that's a tough decision there, because if you don't get it, but he's going.
And they haven't stopped us, so
No,
they may as well.
I think that's a decision based on the fact they haven't stopped us.
Right.
So we can't stop them anyway. Throwing out. Oh, that's well covered there.
Oh yeah, he couldn't. He was nowhere near that ball, or that ball was nowhere near him.
Oh, it was a great call. He was inside that guy with his hand in
That was
front.
very good, Deep. So there you go. 5:20 to go in the third
all they
quarter.
want. They're wrong. Okay, guys. Another really good chance to, well, I'm going to say put it away, or I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah.
In the eye.
No
I'd
harm,
let
no
that
foul.
go. That
Yeah.
was fine.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I'm glad that and no penalty there. Nobody got hurt. Nothing. If we run that pitch again, I think we've got to be careful because they're really looking for blocks that are illegal and holds. You're going to have to really execute well.
Second and 8, 4:39 to go in the third.
In the eye. Play action. Try to run up the middle, nowhere to go.
Well, I think Eli thought he saw something there, but they closed that quick. There's another extracurricular activity flag.
I didn't see what happened.
It might be a little. It might be against Northside there. Yeah.
Late hit. Looks like late hit. After the fact.
Let's see what they're calling. Well, no, they're clapping.
$4:26 to go in the third quarter.
Here we go. Personal foul
Personal
against
foul
Salem.
against Salem.
I didn't see that.
Gee, man.
I didn't see that.
Holy cow.
Shotgun, here we go.
What do we got got here? Second and forever?
Forever. Probably
30?
It's about 30.
about 30.
In the shotgun. Gracious sakes.
Thrown behind him. Oh, he did well to hold on to that ball. Give them time enough to recover.
Taylor's pass is complete to number 11, Anthony Seed. Jeremiah Bernard with the tackle. That'll be a 3rd down and long for Salem. Northside to the 44.
They're saying it's 4th down.
Yep.
Well, that must have been a dead ball personal foul then.
Yeah, that must have been.
Otherwise, it'd have been 3rd. Well,
Looks like Persinger's
That
going to
was,
punt again.
an opportunity missed right there. Oh, come on, guys.
Persinger's punt will be returned by number 2, Nikhil Harvey.
Harvey with a good run back.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like we had him surrounded, and he just ran out to the side.
I'm not sure that Persinger punting the ball, but Jack Camper is listed as our punter, and he was booming it prior to the game in warm-ups, but there must be something there. So Northside is going to take over with 3:10 to go in the 3rd quarter, down 42-21. We're going to pick that thing sooner or later. They're going to go to the well one too many times. We're going to pick that ball off. Plenty of time. It's a dying duck, and it's intercepted by McCadden.
There's McCadden.
Yeah. So Salem's going to take over. 2:37.
Yeah.
I want you to pan this camera over to the right and check that red moon out
Oh
here.
my!
Red, see if you, there we go. How about that? There's a name for that. That a wolf moon? Somebody probably knows. All right, Aaron, get the game.
Salem with the ball on the 15. 2:37 to go in the 3rd.
Good job. Power offense, about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, Al. Salem has been. Just not crisp. Just not crisp.
Oh, he can run it. Just take it. Boy, I hate that late hit at his knees there.
Eli Taylor runs it out for a 1st down. It's kind of scary when you get your quarterback out there one-on-one at the sideline.
Does somebody know what that red moon is? What the name is? Maybe Wolf Moon? I don't know. Maybe it's just Red Moon.
152, 42, 21 Salem. Oh. Whew. That had interception written all over it.
There's a linebacker that got his hands up and deflected the ball. That's what we don't seem to be doing on that run pass option short pass.
Blood moon.
Blood moon.
Blood moon. Beautiful red moon. 1:47 to go, third quarter.
Pitch inside. Maybe.
There's a flag.
Another flag. You know, I think someone said that we looked a little sloppy. I think that on offense, it's been the penalties. That's well, that's what the sloppiness is the penalties. Because that's another one on us, I'm sure. I tell you what, this crew likes to have meetings about their penalties.
They do that, and
I mean, they really like their meetings. Gracious sakes alive! Well, I mean,
the little flag happy tonight.
I mean, you report to the umpire that this is what I got, and mark it off.
So that's coming back. Illegal block in the back against Salem.
Well, we've had a chance to really put some points on the board, and we keep getting penalties. What is that, the fourth or fifth one here in the last 5 minutes?
Oh, I've lost count.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really hurting us. So what do we got now? Second and
maybe
20?
20.
Yeah, great job. Got about 9 yards, but we're behind the sticks here. We're now it's third and 11.
Yes. Shine on Harvest Moon. Thank you, Maggie.
Well, Neil Young did a song called Harvest Moon,
Yeah.
too. Did a whole album, I think, called Harvest Moon. But the main song was
Who
Harvest
did?
Moon. Neil Young.
Oh, Neil
From
Young.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and
Oh,
Young,
yeah.
and then on his own.
All right, here we go. Third, 11 or 12. That should
that
do
was
it.
pretty.
Very nice.
That was pretty. Just really nice there. Well executed. That's a first down.
Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that this year.
No, we haven't seen that deep of a middle throw. Straight drop back too. Didn't roll out. Had time. Got his feet set. Got him under. It was well done.
So that should wind down the clock, bring the end of the third quarter, with Salem up 42-21.
Salem at the end of 3.
I wouldn't look for Salem to do anything other than just run the ball, try and run the clock down and out. Up by 21. Excuse me. Yeah,
Wow,
21.
here we go back to the spread, Don.
When shouldn't I say that? Back at you.
Quick. Oh.
There's another hand up.
There's what.
Marvin Fields. He's a Salem transfer or played for Salem. He plays basketball as well.
$786 tonight in the 50-50.
That's worth coming to the game for.
Second and 10 in the I formation. Straight ahead. Not much. No, they're saying fumble. They're saying fumble. And an official says so too. Oh, goodness, we can't put them away.
You can tell that that fumble was going to go Northside's way by the speed of his arms. He was like, I got this, I got this. Turnover. Well, 9 seconds have ticked off the clock, and we ran 2 plays. One was batted down, the second was fumble.
We've had 2 opportunities to really put the game away, and either penalties or, of course, now a fumble. Got to get off the block.
About a 13-yard gain. Harvey lost a yard on the play. $10:50 to go in the game. Salem up 42-21.
Oh, there we
And
go.
they read that
Great
one.
Job.
That's good to see that. Dante Davis in the backfield.
Four down territory.
Is there a flag down? Or is it, oh, good, good.
No.
Oh, it's a towel. Good.
Yeah. We're getting this in a little slow. 9, 8, timeout.
Yeah, they got a timeout. 7 seconds on
there
the
was some
clock.
Confusion there, and they were going to probably get a delay of game.
Well, traditions come and traditions go, but no fans on the field after the game, especially parents. That's going to be tough pill.
Well, I tell you what's happened in some other places. It hadn't happened here. Is fights have broken out.
Oh,
And between parents and players, and you just got to eliminate it, and that's what's going on.
that's what it's going to take. That's it. You're right. 3rd and 15 coming up for Northside. 9:58 to go in the game.
Got all day. Not now.
It's flushed out. Oh.
Good job.
Incomplete.
What's next week, Mark?
Brings up a 4th down.
What's next week, guys?
We've got Patrick Henry at Patrick Henry.
A humdinger of a game. Probably a game that we will not be able to do because they didn't allow us last year because they've got a contract with an organization that does it, and you get to pay. Ooh!
Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
He was incomplete.
Woo. And last year they have a pay site if you want to see the game. But yeah, we'll check again and see if that's what the situation is.
Well, that was Connor Cox that just knocked the helmet off the quarterback.
But he threw a good pass. I mean, it was catchable.
Very much so. Player down for Northside may be a cramp. Looks like they might be trying to work a cramp out. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, he did. That would make the highlight reels there if he'd had that ball in his hand. Harvey shaking up on play, but he's going to limp off. He's going to be okay. I believe he got the cramps there.
Salem will have the ball 1st and 10. 9:44 left to go in the ball game.
Mikhail Harvey's played a great game. He's been their workhorse and has played a great game.
Three, 4-yard gain.
Barbara scores 42-21 Salem with 9:30 to go in the game. And that's McCadden. First touch.
Just wasn't there. No.
No.
No hole there.
At the beginning of the year, McCadden and Persinger were alternating. And it looks like Josiah Persinger's taking over full time, but McCadden in now in the fourth quarter late. Two sophomores in the backfield.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Fourth down, I imagine we'll punt. Yeah, he'll run the
Yeah,
clock
there's
down,
28
then probably
seconds
punt it.
left on the play clock.
I tell you, we got this lead, and all of a sudden, as well as we had moved the ball the whole game, we just stopped moving it.
I believe we're content to go back and forth.
If he's got a chance to fake this and run, he will. That's why he's back there.
Right.
because he'll start running to his right, and if he sees he thinks he can do it, I
Well,
would guess he's got the option on his own to make that decision. A coach can probably say no.
right.
He just said no, take the option away. But in most situations, he probably has the option.
Well, a 4th and 2 situation, he's probably only going to have two guys to beat to pick up a first down to get.
Well, the key is these 3 guys out here on the right side, whether they can get decent blocks.
So here we go, 7:28 to go.
Yep. Need it. There it is.
There it is. Good call, Coach.
Well, I've seen us do it a number of times, and that's why he's back there. And that's got to be a scary situation for teams.
Sure, when it's 4th and short like that.
Unless we're keeping the ball this clock gets picked up out of here. They might have went back and shotgun.
Well, now we want to power run the ball. We want to be Salem. But we haven't had too many holes here recently. Last few plays.
6:57 to go in the game.
Got stood up.
Number 21, Tyson Harrington, will be stood up after a pickup of 3 by number 23, Jeremiah Ballard.
6:18 left to go in the ball game. 42-21 Salem.
Oh, Josh, welcome.
Chris Cole is watching that. Chris Cole from Georgia.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Go Chris Cole. Sophomores in the backfield. Eli rolls out.
Just run it. Gosh, just run it.
That was intended for Jack Camper. Eli Taylor and Jack Camper played together at Glenver a couple years ago. Jack just transferred this past year to Salem. And he's a good punter. As I was saying earlier, he can boom it, but he doesn't have that ability to run out like Persinger did on that fake punt. A little floater. Ooh.
That ball was coming right
Goodness.
over the top of his head. It wasn't on one side or the other, and that's tough to catch.
Very tough.
Hard to look back like they're running forward.
Yeah.
Got those fingertips on the ball, but
Yeah.
couldn't bring it in. Okay, we got a 4th and 7. We're going to do the same thing. Probably punt it away this time.
He'll punt it away this time, yeah. Well, that's disappointing. We had a number of possessions here in the 4th quarter to go down and score, and we weren't able to.
We've had a lot of trial and error in this ball game.
Yeah, but
Short field?
no.
No.
Timeout Salem, their second.
Seem a little discombobulated right there. Well, 42-21 with 6 minutes to go to the game. If you're going to punt the ball, just punt the ball. Well, there's plenty of field over to the left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, get
I
it.
think somebody got.
The ball went in the end zone.
It was very close. Looks like it's going to mark it down at the 1.
Maybe it did. 5:49 left to go in the ball game. 42-21 Salem. And Northside has the ball on their own 1-yard line.
I noticed last week that McCadden looked like Jordan looked like he may have twisted an ankle, and he's wearing 2 different shoes, obviously, but one white, one black. So I'm thinking maybe something might be going on with one of his ankles. He's a little ginger there.
Flag.
I got to delay a game.
Delay a game. Well, that's a football length penalty.
Good grief. Oh.
Oh, get it.
Oh, my.
Recommend it. No. Gosh, just don't.
It picks up about 3 or 4. The good thing is the clock is still running at 5:30 and counting. Just flat. Well, there we go. Good recovery. Five minutes to go in the game.
Timeout for an injury.
Brand.
Well, Salem's got to go to Patrick Henry next Friday night, and yeah, that may be a tall order as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you had to prognosticate what would happen, our toughest game after this one is Patrick Henry, and then after that, the schedule was not that tough.
No.
And doesn't mean we can't be upset, because we can be. Our defense has not been dominant yet this year, but we'll be favored by quite a bit the rest of those games. So the PH game becomes just a huge game. I think the last time we were at Patrick Henry, we lost.
We did. Looks like McCall Harvey's out of the game now.
Run, clock, run.
Long game.
Well, it's those darn official meetings.
Goodness. $4:10 and counting. What?
Got his feet
What?
set there to the end. Got it. They're driving down the field. Good job there.
No gain on the play.
I tell you, the humidity's still around.
It is. It's kind of.
Got
I'm
a lot
glad
of
that there's a little breeze up here.
Yeah, it's still humid as could be. Of course, we've gotten so much rain. And you know what? I think next week we're supposed to get some more. Supposed to rain next week also.
3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Quarterback loses his helmet again. He needs to tighten up that chin strap.
Got a flag here. They're coming back, so it's probably some kind of holding. Face mask against Salem.
Oh, good grief.
Goodness. Well, I tell you what, we've had a bunch of penalties here in the second half.
Goodness gracious. Where's he going? Ball's across midfield now. What in
I guess
the
it
world?
was on the guy who caught the pass.
Okay.
Wow.
On the reception. Has to be.
Well, I tell you what.
The flag was nowhere near that.
Is Salem giving up a 99.5-yard drive?
I believe there was no one there. That's what they refer to as a busted play.
Yeah, I can't remember us giving up a 99.5-yard drive to a team.
No.
And if Northside goes down and scores, it'll be a 99.5-yard drive.
.223 on the clock. Let's get this thing over with.
Whoa, he just threw the football down.
Dante Davis again. Yeah, a little frustration setting in.
He's gotten hit a few times here the last few plays.
And they're going to punt the ball away. With the 1:11 on the clock and counting down. What's the score? Score 42-21 Salem. They don't want to give up that 5 yards for delay of game on that punt play.
Looked to me like they might have been thinking about a fake there. And maybe they called it off.
Maybe so. 4th and 17, 43 seconds to go, down 21. They need to kick it.
That's a tough place to be, 4th and 17, to be calling a fake. But then again, why not? 43 seconds.
Tough year for Hidden Valley. Tough year. Just let that one bounce out of bounds. So we're in the vicinity of about the 18-yard line.
Well, I imagine we'll take a knee.
What was that score?
21 here, jump 47.
Well, the game's been ugly at times. It looked pretty rough to begin with. Northside came up with a great game plan, but they just fizzled out. And that's going to be that. That's going to wind it down. 30 seconds on the clock. That's going to be the last play of the game. Well, thanks for joining us. This is Don, and I'm signing off.
All right, Don. We'll send out a message on whether or not we can do the PH game. I'd say it's iffy. I know the time that we went there, they would not allow us to do it. So we'll have to wait see. We'd like to encourage everybody to make that game. That's going to be a huge, huge game on Salem's schedule if we want to finish this year 8-2. And PH is capable, and they're not as good as they have been, but they're capable. And we have a developing team. We need a few young men to get healthy, and the defense has got to continue to hang in there and give us a chance, and not letting teams have long drives and scoring a lot of points. Well, the final here tonight is Salem 42, Northside 21, and as always, Aaron will do the signing off.
Go Salem!